I thought I would show you guys what my father picked up in the estate sale today. I was not able to go, but here are the pickups that my dad got. So I will show you each one. So first off is a vintage Evel Knievel comic book. I actually picked up 5 of these last month, and I sold all 5 quickly. I sold one to my California brother, James O'Gara, and I sold the other 4 to John at Cruising Through Comics. So if you guys are watching, I remember I sold you guys some Evel Knievel comics last month. But here's another one that I picked up. Not in great shape. Very beaten up copy. Heavy creases. So the ones that you guys got were in much better shape than this one. You can even see the pages folded in the back here. But still a cool one to find. Again, I did not go with my dad. These are pickups that my dad got, but he did great, and I can't wait to show you the records that he picked up. So here's the rest of the comics. You know, nothing too spectacular. A vintage Witching Hour one from the 1970s by DC. So it's like a horror comic. Another horror one by Whitman Gold Key, Spine Tingling Tales. And we have another one of The Warlord by DC, issue number 4. And this is a pretty cool one. This is Tarantula, issue number 2 by, up top here, Atlas Comics, which actually, I believe the publisher was Stan Lee's brother. Or he might have been the co-founder of Atlas Comics. In any event, this was a competitor to Marvel Comics back in the 1970s. All right, and then my dad picked up, it's not a rare Dr. Seuss book, but it is one that can go for a good amount of money. I saw a real nice copy sold on eBay for around $170. This one probably would go for, you know, maybe the $40 to $50 range. It's has a lot of wear to it on the spine. It's faded on the front, but overall, it's not a bad shape of a book. I probably would put it listed as in very good condition, but still a cool vintage book, and it's actually from 1969, which is actually the same year I was born. So it is already 51, soon to be 52 years old. All right, so now let's move over to the records, which I'm quite excited to show you. So let's first start off with some cool 45 RPMs. So we got a Rolling Stones one, She Was Hot. We have Flat and Scruggs, theme from the movie Bonnie and Clyde, with Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway. We have C.W. McCall on this one. Chuck Mangione. And then these ones were super cool that my dad picked up. These are all Coca-Cola records. So we'll figure out what these ones go for, but they're cool ones made by Coke. And here's another one made by Coke, and it has the on the back, it has the words to that cool 1970s, early 80s theme song of Coke. And then we have a 45 of Disco Guy Boney M. My dad also picked up this. This is actually 11 45 records in here. So like the Beach Boys are in here, and what's the other guy? I can't think of his name right now, but all the records show who the artists are. I won't take them out, but the plastic shrink wrap is still sealed, although it is opened. But the records inside look like they're in dead mint condition, like no scratches, nothing to them. So that's that. And now here are some awesome records. A good number of these are sealed, so I'll show you the sealed ones first. So we have a Partridge Family Christmas card. This one is completely sealed. And of course it has on the back David Cassidy and his mom, Shirley Jones. So very cool. And in reality, Shirley Jones was David Cassidy's stepmom in real life. So we got that. And then let's continue over with the rest of the records. We have Rock and Roll Saga by the Rock Revengers, completely sealed. An Aretha Franklin record in her early days, completely sealed. Hawaii, Frank Shacksfield and his orchestra, sealed. We have 2 Cher albums. What is the title of this one? Dark Lady. 2 Cher albums, completely sealed. The only negative is that the corner was cut to probably signify that the record was returned or that it wasn't sold. So probably the record company cut this off to probably get a refund back on this dead stock. Anyway, completely sealed. 2 of Cher. Sealed record of Bette Midler, The Divine Miss M. Horowitz on Television. Don't know anything about this, but that's another sealed record. And then we have Rock Then and Now. 2 of these completely sealed. And then we have a few that are opened up. So we have Gordon Lightfoot, Summer Sight of Life. We have a bunch of disco songs in this one here. This one's opened up. I remember this show back in the 60s, 70s, Laugh-In. And if you'll see on the front cover is Ruth Buzzy and a very young, early Goldie Hawn right on there. I think that actually might have been the first thing that she ever did for TV, I believe. And that's the guy, Reuben Kincaid from the Partridge Family on the front. And I think, is that Liza Minnelli? I could be wrong, but I think that's Liza Minnelli. So, good number of stars from Laugh-In. We have another disco record of Boney M. Night Flight to Venus. Nice record of Elvis, Rendezvous of the King, Elvis Presley. Recital by Dolly Parton. We have another record by Elton John. I think this is actually a double record in there. And then we have some cool records, more of some Coca-Cola records. So Have a Coke and a Smile. I got 2 copies of that. And then this one you're going to love. This is another one, Have a Coke and a Smile. But wait till you see what color. I got 2 of these albums my dad picked up. Wait till you see the color. Where is it? Of the album. This is so cool. I'm trying to get it out with my holding the phone here. Alright, maybe the other one might be easier to open up. Let's get the other one out over here. So take a look when I pull this record out. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Completely in red. I love it. So cool. So be sure to check out my eBay store, Treasures in My Home. I sell all kinds of things, sports cards, toys, autographs, records, one-of-a-kind items. Thanks for watching, guys.